Good evening. Jeff Yorio here, and this is going to be a special uh, practice event as such to see how well it goes over and stuff for Between the Covers. Um, I'm going to read start to finish, not tonight. It'll be over multiple um, postings. A short story I'd written, God, 4.5 years ago, a little over 5,000 words. It's also has the unique thing of being the only ghost story I've ever written. So I don't know if that's good or bad. But any comments, feedback that you may have, you're always welcome to provide uh, when I do a video post like this. Um, so um, without further ado, I'll start out. Um, the story is called Squatters' Rights. Provo, Utah. I grab my mail out of the box next to the door and with the other hand unlock and open the front door. Being ambidextrous does have some advantages. I put my fedora on a peg next to the front door as I walk into the kitchen. I toss the keys onto the table. They slide between two candles and end up in front of a picture of a young lady. The male joins it on the table. He shoots. He scores. I wave at my sister's picture. Hello, sis. Did you miss me? Sadness is still in my heart, but not what to have for dinner. I grab a can of soup, mac and cheese, and a guard jerkins, the ultimate pantry meal. I put a pot of water on the stove, add some to the soup in the smaller pot. That'll take a few minutes so I can check out the mail. Mostly junk stuff, but no bills. Yes! What's this last letter? From Gist Lawyers, Aspen, Colorado. I open it and see three papers, a card, and a weird looking key. Mr. David Plummer. As weird as this may seem, your great granduncle, Thaddeus Minor, son of Jacob Minor, passed away 18 months ago at the age of 103. I performed an extensive search, and you are Thaddeus's only surviving relative. Trust me in this. His estate, one house in Ashcroft, Colorado. I've included a map of the area with directions, a key, and my business card. You need to reply within 30 days, or I'll consider Thaddeus's estate closed. Sincerely, P.T. Geist, Esquire. Life is like a movie. I never knew I had a great granduncle Thaddeus. I spent a little time looking up the location, and oh my God, it's a ghost town. I own a piece of crap house in a ghost town. I started to tear the letter up. Maybe there's something salvageable from it. It's 10 miles south of Aspen, and that's where this Geist Associates is located. I'll head out there Saturday and check it out. Maybe the land is worth something. It's only 5.5 hours from Provo to Aspen. The drive was enjoyable. Mountain scenery, minimal traffic, and my favorite CDs. I stopped by the lawyer's office and parked in front of it. A small looking office with a black rose encased in lucite as a doorknob. A small sign indicates it's closed for dinner. I like that. A small office with personal service. I stop at a gas station to fill the tank before heading to Ashcroft. Ashcroft, Colorado. Candace and I spend the anniversary in the usual fashion. A midday meal at Beverly's Saloon, a walk in the park talking about life, our kids, and such. Later, the town assembled at the racecourse for the dog sled races. After, I went to the general store to socialize with the guys and her home to prepare dinner rack of lamb, potatoes, beans, and apple pie. After her great meal, we joined the rest of the town, gathered at the old Jensen place a little before sunset for dancing and singing. Candace still laughs at me when the barbershop quartet sings. You're a modern day Samson, scared of having his beard cut off. We returned home and cast ourselves on the bed for some unpretentious love making. This time she'll get with child for sure. I whistle while walking among the broken ribs and bones of Ashcroft. 7 buildings, basically intact. A broken down racecourse, its sign for dog sled races covered with broken glass, sand, and weeds. I swear I heard cheering when I walked past it. An overgrown park with a large building that would need much more than the Grimm's couple to fix it up. The one redeeming feature, great granduncle Thaddeus's mansion was in excellent shape for its age. A three-story mansion with plenty of windows, though most were broken, shards of glass hanging from the window frames like teeth hanging in a skull. The front door had a realtor's lock on it. Guest associates. I opened the lock with the key that had been sent to me. It was a sword with the grooves on one side and angel wings on the at the end, surrounding a skull that you held. The light changed to green, and I opened the door. I cast my eyes around the foyer. Its opulence and craftsmanship awed me. A particularly broken chandelier was still hanging, yet the signs of weather and time had their way too. Not many like this place around. Must have been a beauty in its day. A winding grand staircase, plenty of windows, and a good sized fireplace in the foyer. I walk in, closing the door behind me. We woke to the front door opening, a few footsteps, and the door closing again. This time the wraith dies. I head to the top of the stairs, Candace right behind me. A door upstairs slammed. The wind created a dust devil at the top of the grand staircase. No, Jacob, what would Pastor Kyle say? Leave the pastor out of this, Candace. There were belt buckles on the floor near me that started vibrating. A gust of wind ruffled my hair. It was then I remembered I had closed the door. Damn it. He has a protective charm on him. I can still scare the shit out of him. All problems have a diagnosis. The chandelier swayed, the front door opened, and I saw the bloody writing appear on the dusty floor. Get out. I make a beeline to my car, almost dropping my car keys, getting them out of my pocket. I floor the accelerator, creating a dust trail as I head out of town back to Aspen and my lawyer's office. Isn't that a cop car around that'll catch me? My guardian angel sure earned its wings, delivering me to my lawyer's office safely. 5:12 and the light was on. A well-dressed man was emerging from the back room as I entered. Mr. Plummer? He asked. Yes, are you Mr. Gist? Paul, please. David, you look like you saw a ghost. Funny man. Didn't know lawyers had a sense of humor unless they were suing doctors. I explained what had happened. A real live ghost? Did you take any pictures? You're an ass. What's that got to do being less? You set up some sort of movie scene to scare me. It's my house. I want it out. I don't do exorcisms, but I have a client who might be able to help. Now, that doesn't mean she'll be willing to help. Besides, she has an unusual rate schedule. He opened his billfold and handed me a card. I like looking at the scenery when I drive the country. Perhaps a deer, or if I'm lucky, a moose or bison will be near the road. The scenery was sweaty, men with jackhammers, machines putting hot macadam down, and flag people barely awake during my 40 minutes navigating the construction jungle. My GPS chimes. You have arrived at your destination on the right. Fortuna's Regina's Espiritus Emporium, stenciled on the front window. A black, rusty gargoyle knocker, looking slightly burned. As I went to use the door knocker, a gust of wind blew my fedora into the street. As luck would have it, it went into the sewer. No fucking way! That was a gift from my sister on our birthday. I slammed my fist into my left hand. She'll never forgive me for losing her present. I used the door knocker to create an eerie echo. Thank you, and you'll have to wait for part two in a few days.